All right, so our baby boy was crawling in the living room.
Yeah,
You hear that and you think, okay, heartwarming, right?
sure.
Maybe a little bit of a country vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But then, well, Slovenia's Eurovision entry for 2025,
Yeah.
Klemen's, how much time do we have left? It's like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes from 0 to 60
Yeah.
in like 2 seconds flat.
Right into the existential dread.
Exactly. Like, I don't know if Klemen was going through something or what, but
Oh, it's heavy stuff.
that's what we're here for, right? I mean, stripping away the glitter and auto-tune to get to the raw philosophical core.
We are. This is PhD lyrics, after all.
Precisely. We're not just listening, we're overthinking.
So that juxtaposition, right? You've got this adorable image of a baby just figuring out how to move, exploring his little world.
Full of life, full of potential.
Yeah, exactly. And then boom, terminal diagnosis.
Like a punch to the gut.
It's like Clemen's playing with us, giving us this sweet little lullaby and then yanking the rug out from under us. I think it's brilliant. Honestly, it's like he's forcing us to confront the fragility of life.
Oh, yeah.
The way those two ideas clash.
Makes it all the more powerful, right?
Exactly. It makes you think, makes you feel, which, let's be honest, most Eurovision songs don't really do.
They don't.
So you have to hand it to Klemen for at least trying to say something,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And then there's that whole thing with the man in white.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is that a doctor? Is that some kind of angel of death?
Right. Like Klemen leaves it open to interpretation.
He does. He does. But either way, he's this figure of authority.
Holding the knowledge, the truth that no one wants to hear.
Totally. And it reminds me, have you ever read Foucault?
Oh, of course. Yeah, the whole power dynamics in medical settings, right.
Yes. It's like the doctor becomes this almost godlike figure, and the patient is completely at their mercy.
And they just accept it, right? Because who are they to question the man in white?
It's like Clemens saying we're all just pawns in this big cosmic game, and the man in white, he's the one holding the rule book.
I like that. The cosmic game. Very good.
But even in the face of, like, ultimate defeat, there's that line, but you were always determined to try.
Right. A little glimmer of hope.
It's like even with this diagnosis hanging over them, there's this refusal to give up.
I mean, it's very human, right? That will to survive, that fighting spirit.
Yeah, like pure Nietzsche, the will to power in action.
Yeah. Very good. Nietzsche at Eurovision. Who would have thought?
Not me, but I'm here for it.
As are we all.
So then we get the wings.
No, the wings, yeah.
You grew wings and learned how to fly.
Okay, so on the surface, pretty straightforward, right? Transcending limitations, maybe a metaphor for hope or spiritual freedom.
Sure. But let's go deeper. Let's get our Joseph Campbell on.
Well, just do it. Hit me.
Okay. The hero's journey, right? You face death, you overcome obstacles, you achieve a higher state of being.
You're saying Klemen is presenting the dying person as the hero.
Exactly. And the wings, they represent that final stage of the journey, the apotheosis, the rising above the mundane to achieve something truly extraordinary.
I'll admit, I didn't see that at first, but I like where your head's at.
It's all about the layers, right? That's what makes a song like this so fascinating to dissect.
Absolutely. It's like peeling back an onion, only instead of tears, you get existential angst.
Exactly. And then, of course, even after all that, Klemen hits us with the big one.
How much time do we have left together?
The ultimate question, the one we all want the answer to but never get.
And the fact that he doesn't give us an answer, it just makes it all the more haunting, right?
It does. And it's like he's saying, look, I don't have all the answers. None of us do.
Yeah, he's just putting the question out there, letting it hang in the air.
And forcing us to grapple with it, which I think is, in the end, a pretty brave thing for a Eurovision song to do.
Oh, absolutely. It's not your typical dance pop anthem, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not. But hey, maybe that's what Eurovision needs, a little more existential angst, a little more philosophical pondering.
Well, if this is the direction they're headed, count me in.
So there you have it, Slovenia's How Much Time Do We Have Left?
It's more than just a song. It's a statement.
It's a question, it's a gut punch, it's a flight of fancy.
It's all of those things and more.
So what do you think? Is Klemen a pessimist or an optimist?
You decide.
Hit that subscribe button and let us know your take on this Slovenian masterpiece.
We'd love to hear your overanalyzed thoughts.
And remember, wish we could take it slow.
Indeed.
Until next time.
Bye.